Are you wondering how long you have to do all these knee replacement stretches? I know some of you who are around 6 or 7 months post surgery are starting to scale back on some of your stretches, and maybe your symptoms are still there. Symptoms of stiffness, swelling, soreness, all those symptoms are still there even 6 to 7 months post surgery. A full recovery after a knee replacement is about 12 to 16 months. So I recommend that you do your stretches at least once a day for about 12 to 16 months. By 12 to 16 months, you should have less stiffness and swelling, and you won't need to do your stretches as much. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Samantha Smith. I am a physical therapist that specializes in knee replacements. If you are not following me on Instagram, TikTok, here on YouTube, please do. I cover knee replacement recovery tips, exercises, etc. I also have a Facebook group that is really great. There are thousands of people in this Facebook group. It's a support group. Just go to Facebook and search Succeed with Your New Knee. So let's get into why should you be stretching just once a day to eliminate any issues after your knee replacement. So for about 12 to 16 months, I always say just stretch once a day. Pick your favorite stretch, which we will go over my favorite stretches here at the end of the video, but just pick your favorite stretch just once a day. It should take you about 1 to 2 minutes to stretch just once a day. You want to stretch into full flexion, meaning full knee bending, and you want to stretch into full knee extension, which is keeping the leg straight just once a day as well. So the reason for that is swelling still is in your knee for about 12 to 16 months. And that swelling can cause some tightness in the muscles and cause some formation of scar tissue. And we don't want that to happen. So an easy way to solve that problem is just stretch once a day. You don't need to be stretching, every other hour, especially if you've reached your range of motion goals. If you're more towards, 2 to 3 months post surgery, you probably need to be stretching more than just once a day if you haven't met your range of motion goals. If you're 2 to 3 months post surgery and you have met your goals for your range of motion, stretching 1 to 2 times a day should be plenty as long as you're not stiffening up. So that's the key to this. If you're getting stiff because you've reduced your stretches and exercises, then you need to, ramp it up a little bit. But if you're 6 to 7 months post-surgery, your range of motion has been pretty good, but you're still having that stiffness, that tightness in there, stretching 1 time a day should be plenty. So let's go over some of my favorite stretching exercises. So one of my favorite knee bending exercise is putting the knee up on the chair and getting into a lunge position. You can also do this at a staircase as well and hang on to the railing on the staircase, but it just looks like this. You've probably done an exercise like this before. You just put your surgical leg on top of the chair and then you're just gonna bend and hold. I like to hold stretches about 30 seconds. So you'll bend and hold until you feel a good stretch in the knee and you'll go as far as your knee will allow you. For some of you, that might be right here. For some of you, you might be able to go even further into the stretch. So you'll hold this about 30 seconds. And then my other favorite stretch is the one in sitting. And this is another common one that you've probably done before. All you're going to do is just bring that surgical leg back behind you, sit at the edge of the chair, just bring it all the way back until you feel a good stretch in the knee. Hold this again about 30 seconds. 30 seconds is the sweet spot with stretching. 30 to 60 seconds is where I like to keep my stretches in between for my patients. So holding this stretch here, just do this once a day to keep that good range of motion that you have. Another one of my favorites is laying down. Let me show you. All you're going to do is lay on your back. Feel free to do this on the bed as well. If you can't get down on the floor, just lay back and you're going to bring your surgical leg to your chest. I call this knee to chest. You can use your hands to assist the stretch and then let gravity pull that knee down. Again, hold this 30 seconds. So again, another one of my favorite stretches. Those are my 3 favorite ones, but choose the stretch that you like the best and you feel you get the most benefit from. And for your knee extension, getting your knee straight, I have 2 of my favorite ones with this one. This one is called the runner's stretch. So you're going to put your surgical leg behind you, and you're going to have the back leg straight, heel on the ground, and your foot is facing forward. A common compensation with this one is the foot is rotated out to the side and the hips also rotate out to the side. So make sure your foot is forward, hips are forward as well. That front knee has a little bend in it. Hold on to something. And you're just going to hold this position for 30 seconds. Good upright posture is important here too. You should feel the stretch either in the back of the knee. You might feel it down into the calf or in the front of the hip, just depending on where you're tight. If you're still working on your knee extension and your knee isn't completely straight yet, you'll probably feel it in the back of the knee. So this is the runner stretch, 30 seconds here. And then my other favorite knee extension stretch, which might be a little bit easier for some of you guys, is just sitting at the edge of the chair. Prop your foot down in front of you. My heel is on the floor. You have to sit at the edge of your chair for this one. And then all you're going to do is lean forward at the hips. You should feel it pulling in the back of the hamstring, in the back of the thigh, and the back of the knee. So again, hold this 30 seconds. You want to bend at the hips. Try not to bend at the chest. That doesn't intensify the stretch enough. Have to bend at the hips. Good posture with this one. Again, hold 30 seconds for all your stretches. So if you just do one knee bending stretch and one knee straightening stretch once a day, that's all you need to do to maintain that range of motion. You don't need to be stretching all day if you've met your range of motion goals. So those are my favorite stretches. I hope that video was helpful. If you're looking for more knee replacement tips and tricks, please visit my website, succeedcourses.com. There is so much valuable information on there for you guys. I have 4 knee replacement courses. I have exercise classes on my website. Lots of great stuff. If you like this video, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and join my Facebook group. I will see you guys again in my next video. Thank you.